What's up, Wolverines? I'm Kyla Jackson. I'm here with the owners of Double Scoop. Here we have
Janay, Boucan,
and Evonne, Bazemore.
Today we're going to have our Black business interview questions. First question, tell us a little about yourself and what kind of person you are.
All right, my name is Janay Boucan. I am a realtor and the co-founder and owner of Double Scoop Ice Cream.
And I'm the younger sister. I am also the co-founder of Double Scoop Ice Cream.
So my sister and I used to work at this same location when it was a Brewster's ice cream store, and then we came back and purchased it August 2019. So now we are the owners of Double Scoop Ice Cream, a Black-owned ice cream shop with a drive-through right outside of Stonecrest Mall.
How did you guys come up with the name for your company?
I actually came up with the name. We're sisters, actual sisters, and it just made sense. You get 2 scoops of ice cream, it's a double scoop. We're the Double Scoop sisters. It all just came together.
What's the vision that you guys had when starting your business?
So right now we just purchased a second location. We do not lease any of them, so except for the one at New Black Wall Street. But our goal is to continue purchasing more standalone buildings with a drive-through so that we can continue franchising and expanding.
Next question, how did you guys choose each other as a partner? What stood out to you to actually work with your sister?
We've always gotten along really well. We're both very business-minded and logical. Janay's been talking about owning her own ice cream shop since over 10 years ago, since we worked there as kids. So when we realized that it was for sale, she's a real estate agent, we just jumped on it. We were like, let's buy it, let's do it, and we get along really well, so it worked out.
What are a few of your best sellers and how did you guys come up with them?
Ooh, our top flavors are banana pudding and Oreo cheesecake, and we just got a new flavor, cinnamon bun. So we're really excited to promote that new flavor.
What is your favorite item of yours that you guys sell?
Ooh, my favorite flavor is cookie butter ice cream. How'd you know?
I don't know.
Cookie butter ice cream and brownie cake batter together.
My favorite is Oreo and cotton candy explosion.
How did your experience at Brewster's play a role in starting your own business?
So we really loved the environment. It was a family environment there, and we just wanted to make sure that we can continue that and bring that back to our hometown. And so we thought, why not start our own ice cream shop and be able to do the same thing for the rest of the community?
We learned a lot as teenagers. Of course, at that time we were just scoopers, but we learned customer service and how to just treat customers, make sure they have a good experience. So we take that with us. We tell our employees, be nice, be nice, be polite. We just had to learn the back of the office things, the inventory, how to do the books, that kind of thing.
How do you guys deal with the competition of other ice cream businesses in your area?
We don't have any.
The only location we have is Dairy Queen, which is soft served, and so it's really no competition because it's different businesses and different products. We have just premium ice cream, no soft served.
If you guys could change one thing that you did in the past when starting your business, what would it be and how would you do it differently?
I would have started earlier, right out of college, because probably at this point we would have had at least 5 to 10 locations.
I think when we first started, we were trying to emulate Brewster's too much instead of trying to do our own thing. So if I could go back, I would just redo everything on our own and not try to mimic Brewster's so much.
Was there a time that your partner wanted to quit? If so, how did you push her to keep going and follow through your guys' dreams?
That's a hilarious question. So we had just opened up our business and we just had a couple $1,000s in the account. And my sister was like freaking out. She was like, what are we gonna do? And I was like, we're still open, right? The drive-thru's still open, the doors are still open. So as long as we continue to promote and market our business, we'll be able to, continue making a profit. And we did very well, even throughout the pandemic. So
I think we had a not nice customer one time, but I talked my sister down. We were we were okay. We made it work.
What has been one of your biggest and most effective decisions that you guys have made since opening Double Scoop?
Definitely expanding to Atlanta. We hope to do even better than we are right now in Stonecrest.
Describe your experience here at MGHS when you guys were in high school.
I enjoyed myself. Miss Brown was actually one of my teachers in 10th grade. I had Miss Pincham. It's a bunch of teachers that are not really here anymore. But it was a good experience. I can say that. Going to an all-black high school was great. I could just be myself. I didn't have to code switch and do all that. I could just be myself. So that was the best experience.
And for me, it was amazing. I was here for my 11th and 12th grade year, and I can say I've had so many relationships with a lot of people. They even come back and support us at the ice cream shop now. So it's really good to see old friends and old teachers come back and support us.
What classes here at Miller Grove High School did you guys feel helped the most when starting your business?
Oh my gosh, I had Mr. Broom for English, AP English, I think. Or what? Yeah, AP Literature, and he really molded me when I wanted to become a lawyer. So that was kind of interesting. That now I'm like a owner and all that. But I think he really instilled a lot of confidence and knowledge, and he's pretty much the reason why I'm part of why I'm successful now.
I took all the AP classes on the the social studies hall. So all of my teachers were really just, do your work, do your business, just get what you need to get done so you can get out of here. And that's kind of what I did.
Did you guys participate in any extracurricular activities while you guys were here?
Yes, we were on the tennis team.
I played volleyball all 4 years. Did we do softball? No. Just volleyball and tennis.
Volleyball and tennis.
What are your plans for the future, such as opening more locations, expanding the business, buildings, anything like that?
So we definitely want to purchase another location in College Park, East Point area. We love to purchase in predominantly black areas because we are black-owned business for our black-owned people, our black-owned community. So the plan is to continue to buy, no lease, buy in other predominantly black communities.
She also wants to move to Florida and open up a double scoop, so we'll see how that goes.
If you guys didn't open an ice cream business, what business do you guys think you would have opened?
I would probably continue doing real estate and do affordable housing, which I still plan to do, but right now I'm focused on the ice cream shop, but definitely continue being a developer in real estate.
I'm not sure. I was working in HR before we opened up Double Scoop, and to be honest, I think ice cream would honestly been the only thing that I would have done.
What is the environment like there at Double Scoop?
Oh my gosh,
Fun.
It is so much fun working at Double Scoop. As you can imagine, it's ice cream, so of course people are already coming with, they're in a good mood. And even if they're not in a good mood, we make sure they leave in a good mood. And so, yeah, we really enjoy having the students work with us. So we hope to hire some coming up in the spring.
We have music. It's really just a good time. Like I said, we play our music. We're working, because the customers are the most important thing, but it's a very happy environment. We've had employees that move and then they come back and they're like, oh, I want to come back to the shop. It's happened 3 or 4 times already. Like, they want to work for us.
Do you guys have any vegan options at you guys' establishment?
Absolutely. So we have 3 vegan flavors: vegan vanilla, chocolate chunk, and Oreo, and we also have Italian ice.
All of which are non-dairy.
When hiring new employees, what do you guys look for?
We look for people like me and Evonne who are very dedicated to having a good time. Ice cream is very easy. It's not hard at all. You scoop it in a cup and a waffle cone and a brownie sundae and you give it to the customer. But the most important part is the customer service and making sure that you make the people who come through feel like family and feel very welcomed. So we are actually hiring next month. Well, it's February, so we'll be probably hiring at the next of the month, at the end of the month, so that we can get more scoopers in who have bubbly personalities and just love, life and love being in a family environment.
Employees that know how to take initiative. That's the biggest thing. Once we teach you how to do something, of course, ask as many questions as you need to, but I don't want to have to tell you every 5 minutes, what to do. Like, you get in there and you should just know what to do.
What does success mean to you?
Being happy at the end of the day. As peaceful as you can be, try to eliminate stress. Just peacefulness to me is success.
Yeah, success is not about the money and about the business. It's about
nice,
your
though.
personal. It's very nice now. I will not tell stories on that, but it's about living a balanced, happy life. So it's not all about the money, but it's about your spiritual, your physical health, mental health, all of that. So you have to take that into account.
How do you guys measure success at Double Scoop?
Expansion is definitely a way to measure the business. If we have the funds to be able to put a down payment on another location, that shows that we're making enough profit to be able to expand and, build our business.
I'm looking at the numbers. I love to look at our sales reports. How much money did we make today? How much money did we make this month compared to last year, last summer? Can we pay our bills? What do our Google reviews look like? That, to me, that's the success part.
Give some advice to young entrepreneurs here in Miller Grove and just more young entrepreneurs around the world.
So definitely do not be afraid to just step out and do it. I truly believe I'm kind of impulsive at some points where I just do whatever I have to do to make it happen. And so I would say don't be afraid, don't care about what other people say, because at the end of the day, it's your life and you're the only one living it. So do what makes you happy. If you have a dream, if you have a vision, if you need resources, reach out to the people that are in your community who are mentors, see if they can help you with the financial, side of it, with the resources. Just keep going. Don't stop because somebody told you that's not going to work. They don't know what they're talking about.
I'm going to say save your money. That's honestly my biggest thing. I was working in HR for 5 years before we bought Double Scoop, and I had just been saving money for 5 years. I didn't know what I was saving for. I was just saving it. So when the opportunity came up, I had enough money for the down payment. But I didn't know what was going to happen. You just have to have money stashed away just in case an opportunity presents itself. You need to be ready.
What advice do you have for other small business owners?
For other small business owners, definitely it's important to get a mentor because they can kind of help you navigate that process. We didn't necessarily have mentors, and so I think, we're still very successful, but if they wanted to own an ice cream shop and they said, hey, I want to meet somebody who's in the same business and I want to learn from them, it's good for you to reach out so that you can get the support and get started.
I'm going to say know your worth. I know it's hard to do when you're just getting started, but set your prices properly. Do not give discounts and families and friends. Set your prices, know your worth, and don't discount yourself.
How did COVID impact your business? Was it difficult and discouraging?
Well, the first week we didn't know what was going on, but the great part about our business is we have a drive-through, so it didn't affect our business as much because we could social distance from the drive-through. And then we have the same situation for our second location. So that's pretty much our model, is to buy all buildings, free standalone buildings with the drive-through, so it doesn't affect our business in the event a pandemic or anything else happens.
From a logistics point of view, have your business operations changed since COVID?
No, because since we have the drive-through, it was really business as usual. The only thing we had to do was get more signage so people kind of know that we're still open, but drive-through saved us.
Since it is Black Lives Matter Week, we want to ask you guys, what does Black Lives Matter mean to you?
I think Black Lives Matter, for me, it's really about community, and I think that's why I love the Stonecrest area, because it's just Black people everywhere. And we're thriving. We're doing so well. We're starting our own businesses, whether it's a food place or consulting. We're just really trying to get out there and do our own thing without having to depend on other people to get what we need.
Is Black Lives Matter a meaningful statement to your company, and how do you guys express it through business?
I think our logo kind of says it all. As soon as you pull up, this is what you see. We have 2 of these signs, and all of our T-shirts have this emblem on them. It's actually us when we were kids. So I think it really just shows the growth. All of our employees are Black. It's all Black women right now. It's great. We have a good time. There's no drama. I mean, we get along so well, and I cannot wait until the spring and summer, because right now it's slower, so it's only 1 or 2 people in there at a time. In the summer, it's 5 or 6 of us, and we just have a good time. I mean, it's a good place.
How do you guys believe the Black Lives Matter has affected your business and more businesses around America?
I think last summer, because of everything that was going on with the police brutality, we had a lot more customers. I think people were looking for Black-owned businesses to support, so as soon as they saw us, they were coming. And then we went viral as well, so we had even more customers. People really just want to support Black businesses. The community wants us to thrive, and we appreciate that. Yes.
Living as African Americans, we have been the main character in society today as we battle against things such as police brutality, racial profiling, and racial wage gaps, just for examples. As African American business owners, what are some of the effects of you guys as African American business leaders?
Well, I don't think we really let it affect us as much because we're pretty much used to it. And so all we continue to do is continue to build community, build our business and, in predominantly black areas, like I said before, to kind of let them know that they can do it too, despite what's going on around the nation. So I always tell my students, when you decide to graduate from high school, when you go to college, if that's what you plan to do, become a resident assistant where you can live for free and eat for free so that they can kind of lessen some of those fees that you have throughout the year. And then even if you're going to get your master's, they'll pay for your school, for your tuition as well. So look into student housing and student affairs if you decide to go to college, because there are several benefits that will set you up so that once you graduate, you have enough financial backing to do what you need to do.
Save your money. That's all I have to say.
Signing off, I'm Kyla Jackson from Miller Grove High, where anything is possible when we work together.